everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to all of the Mavi Global community. How are you all doing? Very excited to be with you guys today. There is so much going on right now in the world, and we have a lot to discuss today. So this call is going to be structured in the first part. I'm going to give a couple of updates about the Mavi Global, what's going on with some of the products and developments. We're going to go into the crypto world, what's going on with Bitcoin, with crypto, how it is moving, and then we're going to do some Q&A. We'll have Doman Videregard join the call and answer some of your questions on this call. So let's get this started. We have quite a very, very significant week in the last 6 days. What's been going on? As I'm sure you're aware that on Friday there is a war that started between Israel and Iran, and it's been quite terrifying, to be honest with you, as I just came back here to Dubai today. And last week, we didn't have a call because I was visiting my son in Israel to celebrate his 13 years old birthday. And a couple days into my visit, the airports got shut down. No way to fly, and it's still shut down to this day. There was situations with rocket flying and sirens all over, and we waking up in the middle of the night many times over, going to the shelter. So it was not fun, and thankfully I'm here back in Dubai. I made it after over 33 hours sailing that I did over the sea because the airports got shut down. So I made it safely over the sea, and I'm here with you in Dubai. So quite an eventful week. So of course this situation is affecting the market, and we're going to discuss that, what's going on right now. I'm not going to get too heavy and deep on this call for anything related to politics and anything like that, because this is not a call about that. But thank you for all of your comments, and the most important that I'm back and I'm safe. So you can see over here, this is approximately how it was there in Israel. There was a lot of rockets flying over the air. A lot of them has been intercepted and they didn't fly, but some of the rockets, they did fly to some of the cities and causing damage, causing some casualties and death, and you can read it all over the news, and you can see that Bitcoin and crypto, actually Bitcoin did not really move down this entire week, so it's consolidating around $105,000 right now. So on this date of the attack, it was June 13, Bitcoin fell to $103,000 and quickly rebounded to $106,000, and it's consolidating at this area. So it's extremely demonstrating very, very good strength of the market, and it's indicated that despite the instability, despite of the war, despite of all the crazy headlines, we see that Bitcoin continues to be going sideways right now, which is a sign of strength. And we're going to see that a lot of the wealthy nations and wealthy individuals and corporations, they keep on loading and buying Bitcoin. But before we get into that, a couple of announcements we have. First of all, is in regards to Akasha Supernodes. So Akasha Supernodes in Mavi Global is now able to top up with Akasha on the base chain. So before it was available on the Ultron chain. Now finally the integration of the base chain is also done. So if you go to the Mavi Global back office and you go to load the nodes, okay, so you're able to do that with Akasha. And you click on here, you can see, so you can select the blockchain and you can now choose whether to do it on the ULC20 on the Ultron chain or on the base chain. So the integration is live and it is working. And if you have been waiting for that, if you have Akasha on the base chain, for example, they are cheaper right now than the Ultron chain. If you compare Akasha on the base chain, currently it is trading at $1.04, and Akasha on the Ultron chain is trading at $2.41 at the moment. So it is cheaper to buy it on the base chain and to load it into the super node here in the Mavi Global back office. Okay, so that's the first exciting news for everyone, because we've been waiting for that for quite some time. Second very exciting news is that we're days away from the integration of the Bitcoin Black card with the FlipMe. So this card is a physical card. It's a full integration, unlimited card that you are able to get if you get a physical card. If you are diamond or blue diamond and above, you can actually get this card for free in Mavi Global. They will give it to you. Okay. Just find out how to claim it. But there is more than 15,000 cards, between 15,000 and 25,000 cards that are waiting to be redeemed from the people that already pre-purchased the card in the Mavi Global back office to start using with inside of the FlipMe ecosystem. And Bitcoin Black is one of those providers that is going to go live very, very soon inside of the FlipMe app. And anything on this Bitcoin Black, you can actually load Akasha coins. If you are earning from the super node and you have the Akasha coins that you earn as a reward, you can actually load it into the FlipMe card, into your Bitcoin Black card inside of the FlipMe app ecosystem, and you will be able to go grocery shopping or whatever you want to buy with your Akasha, as well as any other project that is going to be launching inside of the Ultron ecosystem, as the Ultron coin market cap is something that is being developed by the team right now. It's basically different coins that will be launching on top of the Ultron chain, such as Andy, such as Kimba, and these projects are going to be launching on the Ultron chain, and it will be also, of course, integrating with FlipMe. Okay, so that means and the supernode. So these projects will be able to be launched, and you'll be able to load them into your supernode, not just the Akasha coins, but the other projects launching on Ultron. You'll be able to load them, earn rewards on those coins, and also integrate it with FlipMe and be able to cash out your rewards. So this is something that is coming. The anticipated launch of the Big Well launchpad is set to be on June 25, although this is something that we'll need to reconfirm with the team. This is what I've been hearing about, this date on June 25, but it's 7 days from now. So something that we've been anticipating for quite some time. So this is from my side some of the updates on the Mavi ecosystem. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in the markets right now. So overall, we're still not in the altcoin season. If we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, it slowly continues to grind up a little bit. So this is not something that we're seeing during the altcoin season. So it's not arrived yet. If you look at the weekly, it's going up, but the momentum is weakening. It's not really reaping so fast to the upside. And we have a very strong resistance here around the 67% level. So once the Bitcoin dominance will break to the downside, that means that other coins, altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and many other coins can jump significantly higher and trigger what's called an altcoin season, like what we've been discussing for many times. It happened in 2021 when we see the dominance go down a lot, and also during 2017 it was a drop from 94% to 37%. There was some ridiculous amount of gains that altcoins have experienced during this 2017 altcoin season. So this is something that the market is highly anticipating. It's not there yet, so sometimes you need to be very patient in this market. But overall, despite all of the craziness that is going on right now in the world, Bitcoin is holding pretty strong around this level. So I don't see a reason to not continue going up. We're still in an uptrend move, and very soon the market will show where it's heading next, because this consolidation is the quiet before the storm, before the bigger move. So on the news, everyone is discussing what is the next steps going to be with in regards to Israel and Iran war. If United States is going to join the war, is going to help or not, and more significantly to Israel, and how is that going to be developed? Because some of these comments that Donald Trump is putting out there on his Twitter are quite alarming, right? Like, he's talking about everyone in Tehran should be leaving their cities. He's talking about the supreme leader of Iran. They know where he's hiding, and they're not going to take him out, at least not yet. And it's quite serious, what he's posting there. Unconditional surrender. That's what he's aiming at right now. So this is quite serious, what is going on right now, and it's all about, if in a nutshell, it's all about the nuclear weapons that basically the world wants to prevent Iran to have a nuclear weapon, because if they have this weapon, they might use it, and it's going to be very bad for the world. So that's what's going on right now. Iranian state TV says tonight a great surprise will occur, one that the world will remember for centuries. Maybe it's a bluff, maybe something is coming, I don't know, but you can see the charts are not really moving out of that. They're not scared about that. Now, looking at the Trump himself and crypto, his company Trump Media seeks SEC approval for Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF, which means they're doubling down on crypto, which means they are fully committed to attract more and more money into Bitcoin and into Ethereum. Okay, so this is something that was published on 2 days ago, and we are seeing how really is the government is strong in crypto, how committed they are to crypto. We have some very significant legislation that just passed in the US. It's called the Genius Act, and this legislation establishes a regulatory framework for stable coins, for fiat-backed stable coins. Okay, currently the stablecoin market is a $250 billion market. Primarily, it's USDT and USDC. So these are the two primary coins. But moving forward, it's going to be more coins like that, and the market can explode into trillions of dollars just in the stable coins, which are backed one-to-one to US dollars, right? So that is a very highly important use case for the different financial institutions and the banking sectors that can embrace the stable coins. And this new legislation is paving the way for expansion globally of stable coins, and ultimately it's going to lead to a big expansion in cryptocurrency usage all around the world, because this is very handy. If you have a stable coin that is not moving up or down, and you're able to use it in all kinds of ways, you're able to go to your bank and you use your stable coin, or any kind of financial institutions. I think this paves the way to much larger participation in the crypto space. Van Eek CEO, which is a $110 billion company, is saying live on the news that more Americans now own Bitcoin than gold. So this is the reality we're living in. Americans and the rest of the world, they start to recognize more and more that Bitcoin is the digital gold, and they're much rather to own Bitcoin than to own gold. We see Spain's second largest bank, BBVA, is telling wealthy clients to invest in Bitcoin, quite large amounts. So again, this shows how much of the funds are still on the way to move into Bitcoin and ultimately into crypto. It's just started to scratch the surface of what is coming into the future. We see New York Stock Exchange listed food brand called They Cook just raised $528 million to buy more Bitcoin. Think about that. More and more corporations are buying like crazy. They're following this corporate Bitcoin strategy, and we're seeing it all the time. Every day there's new big company that is committing funds to basically buy more Bitcoin. We see the largest fund in the world, BlackRock, just bought another $36.7 million worth of Ethereum. This is for your altcoins, while the retail people, they're still scared and panicking. The big whales, they are accumulating, they are buying. So this is some of the smartest people in the world, and they keep on buying Ethereum at these prices right now, around $2,500. So Ethereum has been consolidating around this area ever since 11 of May for the past months. So it looks very bullish to me. So it's not going down, it's not going up, but it's consolidating at the moment, and the big money is accumulating right now. We see XRP in the light again, with Canada launching its first spot XRP ETF. So this is again expanding the altcoins to the regular traditional investors through the ETFs or different pension funds and different regular financial institutions that can get exposure to altcoins. We see another $1 billion of USDT just got minted today. So we're talking about gradually there's more and more expansion of the market cap of USDT and the usage of USDT in the world. Yet another company, healthcare firm Prenetics, buys $20 million worth of Bitcoin, adopts the Bitcoin treasury strategy. We're seeing again these firms again and again that's adopting the strategy for acquiring Bitcoin. Here's another grocery giant. Spar is officially rolling out Bitcoin Lightning payments in Liechtenstein. So this is expanding the usage of Bitcoin in one of the largest retail chains in Europe, which is huge for adoption. Another altcoin on the news is Solana. Solana and Van Eek is basically announced to launch the Solana ETF. So this VSOL, this is a new financial product, which basically will buy Solana, and just shows how much of a potential. I believe Solana can outperform Ethereum even in this cycle. Currently, it's trading at $144, but it's far from over from Solana. It's just the beginning. We can see Solana is like following Ethereum in the early stages, and we saw how Ethereum broke $100 and $200 region to reach $4,000. So something similar can happen to Solana. We might one day see Solana trading above $1,000. So time will tell, but this is something I will not be surprised at all if Solana will reach those valuation. We see USA is about to print money like never seen before because they plan to ease capital rule, basically allowing the banks to print more money, to lend more money, which is a good thing for crypto. We see Thailand just approved to eliminate capital gains tax on Bitcoin, attracting people of crypto into Thailand, and again making it more easy for people in crypto. We see Ukraine just introduced a bill to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve and is joining other countries that already establishing the strategic Bitcoin reserve, like the USA, El Salvador, and others. We see stable coins, right? The U.S. Treasury Secretary says stable coins will drive trillions into the crypto market. Trillions, right? So again, this is something that is very good for crypto over the long term. And whether this is true or not is needs to be seen. But news are circulating that Pakistan government appoints the billionaire Bitcoin pioneer Michael Saylor as a strategic crypto advisor. I don't know whether it's true or not. It was reported by the Daily Pakistan News, the largest newspaper in Pakistan, but some others are denying the report. But this is something that can lead to another country, Pakistan, to join other countries in the establishment of the Bitcoin strategic reserve and moving more funds, more money into crypto. Okay. Now, a couple other things that I want to cover. It's in FinUp, there is two new strategies that now available to everyone to deploy. One is called the Bitcoin Core strategy. It uses crypto futures with no leverage and deploying machine learning into this trading signals. And this strategy is available now to everyone who is inside FinUp. You can see the strategy performance since January 2024 over the last 18 months, and you can see the average between a couple percentages, 8%, 10%, even 17%, 18% some of the months. So overall, it was very positive year, except March 2024, which yielded minus 3%. And if you look at the back test of it since July 2021, at $10,000 starting balance into this Binance Core strategy would yield today, 4 years later, almost $500,000. So from $10,000 to $500,000 is it's a lot, right? It's 50 times increase in 4 years following this strategy. So this strategy has been tested since January 2024. You can see the performance. And another strategy that is added now is called the Delta Max strategy. So the Delta Max also using crypto futures. It's a bit more conservative. You can see the performance is a bit lower. It's more conservative strategy, 4%, 6%, 7%, 8%. So at $10,000 in July 2021 would yield today about $70,000, which is still nice, 7x increase. So if you are inside of the FinApps, you're able to use these strategies by going to the social trading, and you can choose Binance Core or Delta Max. You can choose the strategy over here by allocating capital to the strategy. Okay, so that's all from my side. Now I want to pass it to Domen. I know that he is on the road, and if you guys have any questions, I will just read it to Domen and he'll assist in answer those questions. Domen, are you able to hear me? Yes.
I'm able to hear you, Vitaly. Once again, welcome on today's call. Sorry, I'm just driving from the meeting that I have in Hungary, and we just finished it with Gabriela. And yeah, today we will do it like this. Vitaly will answer the question, and based on all the information that we have, of course, we will give you the answers and show you the way where we go with Mavi Global.
Great.
Vitaly, okay. I hope you can hear me loud and clear, and as well our community and our dear translators.
So the first question comes from Austin, and he asked the guidelines where he can see to move Flip.me payment hub from Mavi to Flip.me app, either in PDF or a video format.
Okay, first of all, the Flip.me team, not the Flip.me team, the Mavi team already prepared all the instructions. Straight after this call, the entire documentation is going to be published. Also, the Flip.me team and the Mavi team prepared the videos, tutorials, how to download the application, and the fourth video is going to be how to move all your NFTs inside of the Flip.me application. Once again, the videos are done. Now the production team is putting them together, and I believe by Friday or at least by Monday next week, you will have video and, let's say, paper tutorial in your hand.
Great. Okay, same question about the NFT transfer. My FinApp is freezed up the amount about 2 weeks. Is that right? Or maybe there is an error?
This must be an error. Just write to the support team and they will make sure that your balances are available either to withdraw or to relocate to other or to new two trading strategies that they are available from Monday on.
Next question coming from Jesus Concha is asking about the Big Well strategy with 100% security deposit, saying that he has a 33% loss in the strategy. Do I have to wait to withdraw or because Big Well will replace the 33%?
Okay, regarding the Big Well trading strategy, actually there were two trading strategies. The first one name was Big Well strategy with 100% secure deposit. Now this trading strategy closed their allocation on October 17. Now straight after, the new Big Well trading strategy was opened, and this strategy doesn't have, I repeat, doesn't have 100% secure deposit. So the first strategy with the name Big Whale strategy was successfully closed, paid out millions of dollars of initial deposit plus the profits. If someone was in minus, it was topped up like it was agreed at the beginning. So, Mr. Jesus, you are positioned in the second strategy. You don't need to withdraw it. This trading strategy, it's live. And based on all the information that we were provided from Vitaly Dubinin, also this trading strategy in the upcoming weeks and in the upcoming months has got a huge upside potential.
I see some question about Kimba and Willy and updates on that. So I believe that Kimba, and I think you also have the same information that Andy and Kimba are going to be launched roughly at the same time, one after another, with the Big Whale Launchpad, and it's going to be relaunched on the Ultron chain. So everyone that holds the coin on Solana, they'll be able to move it into the Ultron chain with the new launch, and we'll be able to also utilize it in the supernodes.
Vitaly, you are correct. Everything is connected to first the launch, the Big Whale platform. Expected day is June 25th. Straight after all these projects, some of them they are going to be relaunched, some of them they are going to be launched. Everyone is excited about Willy. Everyone is excited about all the tokens that they are going to be fairly relaunched on top of the Big Whale platform.
Great. When I have my assets in MetaMask, can I transfer them to the FlipMe wallet? They mentioned that for each Mavi account, there must be one FlipMe. Some people have 15 accounts. Do you understand the question?
I understand the question now. From day one, from the general terms and conditions, one user can have only one account. Now, one Mavi account requires one KYC. That's why if one person has got multiple accounts, he will need to have multiple FlipMe wallets. Now, here is a problem. So my suggestion would be either MetaMask with the FlipMe. It's not gonna be possible.
Okay. What's happening with the Big Whale revenue? Why they're so small, and what can increase the revenue of Big Whale?
Now, very, very good question. What's the name of this gentleman or this lady?
Jesus.
Jesus. Mr. Jesus, the answer to this question is very, very simple. So the question should be, what is paying out the Big Whale payout? The Big Whale payout is paid out of the profits that they are generate inside of the FinApp, the answer number one, and the number of the users that it's using the FlipMe card. So Vitaly on today's call, and we present on a Monday's call 2 new trading strategies inside of the FinApp. FinApp is the platform that it will develop, it will evolve, and it can easily become a technology giant when we are speaking about crypto trading related products. The strategies that you hear it today, they are once again bulletproof. Of course, we cannot guarantee the future success, but once again, the due diligence was done. The past results are amazing, and the positions that they are open inside of these trading strategies are small and cannot heavily affect your account. So the things that they are increasing the Big Whale payouts are, first, the millions of dollars of AUM inside of the FinApp, and on the other side, thousands of users inside of the FlipMe. Once we reach 10 million, 20 million, 30 million of AUM, and once we reach 20,000, 40,000, 100,000, or even a million users of the FlipMe, this will significantly increase the Big Whale payout.
Okay. Another question by Jesus is, How many years do you think it will take for ULX to get to $1 valuation?
Okay, first of all, me, Vitali, our translators, or even someone who is dealing with the prediction of the markets, the only thing that we cannot predict is the price of Bitcoin 10 years from now, price of Ethereum, or price of the ULX. What we can promise from our side is that our business partners, they push on with the development, with the utility for Ultron, for ULX. Ultron promises that they will expand their ecosystem, and the only thing that it will measure the success is the organization that is gonna be built in the next months and over the next years. So if we will sit at home and wait, or if the Ultron team will sit and wait, then nothing will happen. But according to the plans, I truly believe that in front of Ultron, it's a bright future, but the time we need to incorporate inside of it. So we have seen with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, with Binance Smart Chain, it needs 5 years in order to build the ecosystem. Some of them, it took 16 years to be with the Bitcoin that it is today. It took 16 years. It took 9 years for Ethereum. It took 7 years for Binance Smart Chain. So the only thing that we don't have the influence in, it's time. So the time needs to pass, the team needs to push, and then we will see the ULX and the other projects on a completely new level.
Question about Kimba holders on the Phantom wallet. Do you know how to transfer them to the Ultron chain? For
now, we don't have the instructions. Now we are waiting for the launch of the big whale. Then after the platform as such is launched, we will get the instructions how the old members, how everyone who get the airdrop, how they will participate with the relaunch of the project as such.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be part of the Akasha technology itself to be moving these coins. What's your vision as a Mavi entrepreneur in 10 years? How many applications do you think it will have?
Okay, first of all, when we are speaking about Mavi Global, we are speaking about completely independent company. We did several successful pre-sales. Now, if you ask me, my aim is to give the cards out with the FlipMe, to set up the parameters, what we want to achieve over the next 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. We are having unique products. We are having amazing products. But of course, over the next months, I believe that as the technology is evolving, we can easily acquire new business partners. But first, let's deliver what we promise with our partners. Then we can check what else we can add inside of the Mavi portfolio.
Okay, great. Some member doesn't see the NFT of Big Whale in the MetaMask after they moved there.
Okay, Vitali, everyone knows that there is the website that every MetaMask holder that already sent the NFTs to the MetaMask, he needs to connect to this website. Vitali, if you can share the screen, there is Ultron Web3, you know this website, you have this link? So there is the website, yeah. So there is the website where you can check the balances, where you can check all your NFTs. You don't see it visible inside of your MetaMask. That's why it's dedicated website. In order to see everything more clearly, one of the suggestions is the FlipMe. FlipMe has got already this website integrated, and the entire user experience, it's way more user-friendly. So your NFTs are there. You just need to connect to the website. It's dedicated and to monitor and manage your NFTs.
Okay, great. Any updates on vodka? Now, I can share what I know about the vodka updates. they're first of all going to be launch a vodka brand, like people will be able to buy the vodka bottles directly from the website with the shot. They also preparing a prepaid card where people can spend it on a prepaid card. Most importantly, migration from Solana to BNB chain, primarily because of the support of the crypto card is not on the Solana chain, but on the BNB chain. So all of this migration is happening. I don't know the exact date, but if you have on the Solana, then you should be able to get a one-to-one move into the BNB chain. And the global sponsorships and events, different partnerships, clubs, music festivals, major events, nightlife, entertainment, and stuff like that. So that's what I have for the update as right now. When will the AI application be launched again in FinUp? It has been standing still for 10 days.
So when we are speaking about the AI strategy, once again, all the strategies inside of it, they are active. Maybe they don't see the balances, but once again, based on all the information that we have from the FinUp team, they are active. Once again, there are also two new trading strategies. If someone would like to relocate some of the funds there, you've seen the results, they can easily do it.
What's the latest with Willy meme coin?
First of all, the platform as such, here we need to repeat, Vitaly, the platform as such needs to be launched. Then straight after, there are the rumors that Andy is coming, and then Kimba, and then Willy. So once again, first we need the platform, then we need the plan from the Ultron team, how they will launch all these tokens.
When will the off button going to be live on the supernodes?
Okay, first of all, and by far the major success from the Ultron team and the other development teams are that they have managed to deposit the base deposit. The next days they will focus on fixing the bugs for the WULX deposits, some display issues. Once this is done, then they can focus on off button and so on. So the next few days, I already can tell straight, they will try to solve most of the other small bugs that they are inside of the platform. Then they will develop the supernodes to the point of button, transaction mining, participating into the entire Akasha ecosystem with the transaction fees, and so on.
Question about FlipMe. KYC is obligated in FlipMe. What about members who has purchased more cards in Mavi? They can use only one card. How to connect cards purchased in Mavi with FlipMe?
Okay. So after the integration of the Bitcoin Black, ladies and gentlemen, every Mavi member who purchased the FlipMe card inside of Mavi Global Back Office, they will have the code. Now with this code, after the integration of the Bitcoin Black, they will have a function to redeem the card. Now, if someone purchases many cards, he will easily distribute it among their family members, or they can easily resell it to other team members. So once again, we are waiting for the Bitcoin Black front integration. From that moment on, the redeem button will appear, and with all these codes inside of the Mavi Global Back Office, they will have an option to activate them.
Let's see. There are still login issues with Earn and Save. So for Europe people, is it still not possible to buy a card?
When we are speaking about Earn and Save, I don't have any data. Please write to the support and they will give you the proper guidance.
Why there are no replays on the Zooms on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday?
We will speak with the production team in order to put it in our social media channels. We had it in the past. there were some updates and upgrades inside of all our teams. I will speak with the support team and with the production team in order to put all these videos in.
Can you move from one MetaMask to another MetaMask, the NFT itself?
The answer, now, inside of the FlipMe for now they cannot, but they will be able in the future. I believe that completely the same is for the MetaMask users. What we are waiting right now, it's one of the final NFTs. It's called the Staking Hub NFT. Then also the supernodes are gonna be minted as an NFT. I don't know what is the status with the Revolution, but once again, once all these products that you have purchased, you will have an option to withdraw it. From that moment on, the team will manage it in a way that you can easily transfer to other locations.
Can all the rewards from the supernodes, you can take it out to the card?
Can you please repeat the question? I didn't understand it. Or
the rewards from supernode, can you take it out to the card, the rewards?
The answer, after the off button appears, all the rewards that they will come out, either if you deposit the ULX, you will get the WULX. I need to correct myself. WULX, you will be able to send it to the FlipMe app, swap it for USDT and top up your card.
Yeah, and what I understand is that the different launches on Ultron and the coins like Akasha and Kimba and others, you'll be able to load them into the card as well.
They will be able to load them. For this information, I don't have it, but they will be able to load it also into the supernodes. All these features we will present in the upcoming weeks.
Pablo is asking about the prospects of profitability of the FlipMe and Payment Hub NFT distributions.
Okay, first of all, we were waiting for the moment in order to launch the FlipMe. Now the application is out. If you still didn't download, please visit your App Store or Google Play Store, download the application, do the KYC. With the ARC Finance, you can start using it. If you have purchased the card in a matter of days, you will have an option to redeem it. Now, these are all the streams of income for the FlipMe. The team is already doing the integration for the Big Whale package holders and for the Payment Hub holders in order to participate with the revenue. I know that it's on the desk and it's under the development. Now, when we are speaking about the Big Whale payout, we can expect the next one in approximately 2 months. The next payout is going to be also contributed from the FlipMe team, and if we will manage with the new trading strategies that, from my personal opinion, they have got a huge upside potential, this will all contribute to the payouts in the future.
Can you add the USDC as well to FlipMe? Because in Europe there is no
USDC. For now, there is USDT on Binance Smart Chain. I will check with the FlipMe team if they are planning to add also USDC. If there is not, I'm sure they can do it. But for now, once again, just one moment. Even if I'm driving, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the most convenient driving and checking your phone. But once again, we are keeping our promise in order to be with you every single week. For now, it's USDT on top of Ultron chain and on top of Binance Smart Chain. But once again, after all the integrations, I truly believe that also the FlipMe team will expand different kind of currencies in order to have way more a simple user experience. Okay,
there is a question from Sunday about the how to buy the Akasha coins cheaper on base chain. So to do that, you can go to dextools.io and pull in the chart of AK on USDC, and you can connect your wallet here, and you can buy whatever the amount of USDC that you want, okay, and get the coins from here, like that. Why does it take 7 days to get your ULX back when you undelegate it from validators in FlipMe? It's the same on Ultron ULX scan as well. If you go to ULX scan and you want to undelegate your staking, it will take 7 days to do so. The reason why is because to discourage people from undelegating. Otherwise, people can delegate and undelegate in the same day. So to encourage people to stay longer and to delegate longer. What link should we put in place so that we can connect FlipMe with Mavi? How you connect FlipMe with Mavi?
Okay, first of all, this feature is going to be implemented inside of the Mavi Global back office. Soon you will see a button, withdraw your commission straight to the FlipMe, of course, with the lower withdraw fees. Once this feature is implemented, of course, we will update you on our normal weekly company calls.
The staking hub NFTs already can be moved to MetaMask, right?
The answer is no. Staking hub NFT, it's one of the last missing NFTs. According to the plan, we are 7 days. We are 7 days late. I believe that this feature is going to be implemented next week. So staking hub NFT, I believe next week is going to be withdrawable.
When FlipMe Bitcoin Black non-KYC cards will be available, is it going to be integrated inside FlipMe?
For now, the Bitcoin Black offer just the KYC card. Once we get the information either from Bitcoin Black or any other provider that it is non-KYC, of course, we will inform you on the weekly FlipMe calls.
Will the deadline for moving NFTs be extended, and what happens if you don't move the NFT?
Okay, after all the products are gonna be available for the withdraw, there is gonna be, of course, 30-day period in order to do it. If you don't do it, once again, you don't need to worry. Your NFTs are gonna be moved to the legacy contract, and you, as an owner, will have exclusive rights to access your NFTs, manage them, and of course, withdraw all your profits from there.
After Bitcoin Black starting with FlipMe will be available in the United Kingdom?
Very, very good question. I still didn't get the answer this from the CEO of the FlipMe. I believe that in the near future, there are going to be providers integrated inside that they are going to be available also in the UK. We all know that there are some restricted area and some areas who have a different compliance. But I'm sure after all the integrations, the FlipMe will focus on the markets that they are big, of course, with the providers that they are fully legit and fully operational also in the UK market.
How to switch to different strategy inside FinUp? Do you need to withdraw first, or you can directly switch?
No, first you need to withdraw it to your available balance. Once you have the money removed out from the strategy, with one click, you can easily locate to the other or to the new trading strategy. Some member is saying that they can't
withdraw NFT to MetaMask and also cannot order the FlipMe card. It gives them some kind of error.
Okay, when we are speaking about withdrawing the NFTs, I get this report today. The team is already on it. When we are speaking about ordering a card, I believe this is the earnsafecard.com, the example that you described before. I will check with the team where the error, but I'm sure that the team is already on it.
Rubel, I don't understand your question. Why USDT is not being breached on UltraSwap? It is being breached there since the beginning. So I don't understand your question.
My dear Vitali, my dear audience, even in the car, I have another call. I would like to say thank you very much, Vitali, for inviting me. See you next week with more exciting news and informations. My dear translators, thank you very much. And from my side, this was everything. See you next week. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Doman. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week, and I wish everyone a great week and moving forward. Okay, so take care.